Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for your support. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Acoustic Sounds Jazz release of Ella and Louis. Before I get started, if you're new and haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you can be notified of any new content that I upload, which is usually twice a week. It helps out the channel and it helps you out as well. So thank you for doing that. Let's see, where can I start? Oh, I just watched Chad and 45 RPM Michael Ludwig's video, live video stream. It was pretty informative, I thought, and there was a lot of good comments. One thing I did get from it, though, is it's okay to vape on camera if you wish. So you may see me do that on occasion. Thank you, Michael, for paving the way. I always thought it was like something that you shouldn't do on camera, but I think it's okay. So let's go back with my history with this album, which is zero. I am a big fan of Ella, and I have a lot of Ella albums, some recent reissues, some original pressings. I think she's fantastic. I love the Verve vocal albums for Ella and Billie Holiday, and for some reason I always put off with this one. I put off getting this one, and you know, I knew its reputation as a classic, but for some reason, I think because of my preconceived notion about Louis Armstrong's voice, that I avoided it and never actually heard anything from it, which is surprising, being that it's such a big and popular album. My only exposure, well, not my only exposure, some of my exposure to Louis Armstrong went back to my father's record collection. He had some things from Louis Armstrong, and I remember hearing him from that time, both his playing and his singing. The first thing that I got in my collection was this, and the reason I got this is the original audio fidelity release of Satchmo Plays King Oliver, and it's on the original audio fidelity label, which was a early audiophile label from the late 50s. And this record has a reputation of excellent sound, and so much so that Classic Records did a reissue of it, and they also did a 45 single of one of the tracks on it called St. James Infirmary. If you haven't heard that, you really must. It's quite something. Very, very intense sounding record and song, and an excellent sound. So that is something I can recommend for Louis Armstrong as well. But you know, hearing over the years the often overplayed track, What a Wonderful World, it's been used in so many commercials, and really it's the only track you hear anymore from Louis Armstrong on the radio. I got the wrong impression, I think, that I didn't like his vocal style. Well, I just recently updated my Phono stage situation. So if you've been following my videos, I was using an external Phono stage, which I still have. It's the Emmeline Nighthawk, and it was kind of a holding over until I was able to actually solder in the correct resistor for the Hana SL cartridge into my audio research preamp. So that took place over the weekend, and I also installed new tubes. So when I got back from that bit of surgery, which by the way was performed by Oswaldo at Let There Be Sound in Miami, Miami area. Thank you to Oz for that. There is a big uptick in sound quality. So when I got back, this is the first thing I played because I had it in for a few days, but I hadn't had a chance to play it. And I was blown away. I put it on, and Ella starts on the first track. Beautiful sound. Her voice sounded incredible, just like all the other Verve records. Very clear, very beautiful, distinct. It's amazing what Verve was doing with the vocal albums at that time. And I expected no less from this, but I was really not sure how I was going to like Louis working with Ella. Well, I can put all that to bed because I was enthralled with this record. I mean, first of all, his voice is that gravelly voice that we all know, and here it's like so present and so clear and so distinctive and interesting. I was like riveted to his voice, and I didn't think that that was going to be the case. And to boot, the interplay of the two vocalists is magic on this record. What a great idea to put these two together, because they obviously love performing with each other, and the love is evident throughout this whole proceeding. Every track, I mean, the actual material I loved as well. A lot of classic standards that Ella may have done before, I think, and I've heard from Billie Holiday and Frank Sinatra, things like Moonlight in Vermont, You Can't Take That Away From Me, Tenderly, A Foggy Day, Stars Fell on Alabama, Cheek to Cheek, April in Paris, Nearness of You. The material is faultless. The execution is faultless. The sound is to die for. I know some of you are going to say, yes, but the 45 sounds better. I have no doubt about that. I don't have the 45. I do have 3 45s from that series by George Marino, mastered by George Marino. The Ella, Like Someone in Love, the 2 Billie Holidays, All or Nothing at All, or Body and Soul. I've reviewed all 3. I gave them very, very high marks. And matter of fact, very ecstatic reviews. I have no doubt the 45 may sound better, but this was like a revelation to me that this record was so engaging and so good. I was like so happy, really happy to get this record in my collection, and it surprised me how much I liked it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I think the sound is exquisite, beautiful, balanced, all that. Just a gorgeous sounding record. The vocals are captured perfectly. The band is supporting them in just the right way. I mean, they went to such lengths with these two artists, and the Verve recordings in general from that era, just magic. And I can highly recommend this one if you do not want to go with a 45 and you want to go with a 33. Get it. It's phenomenal. It really is. And one of the best surprises of this year was getting this record and hearing it today on this system. So I can highly recommend it. I'd love to hear from the people that have the 45 as well. I'm sure if you've compared it, there might be some minor differences. I'd like to know what they are. And I will probably be getting the 45 because I like this record so much. But if you're interested in the record, find it somewhere, the usual outlets. I have Amazon links below if you want to get it through there and help support the channel. But no matter where you get it, this is one that's a winner. And if you like vocal albums, even if you don't think you might like Louis Armstrong, in combination with Ella, it's just a magical experience. Highly, highly recommended. And just a real treat. I mean, I've been playing it over and over, and that's unusual for me to keep playing a record over and over when I have so much music to listen to. But it's just a delight to listen to, and I think you'll find the same. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.